What exactly is this? Explain.
Well, look, first of all, there are two important developments here. One is that Facebook might be in a position to make more money, and I think for anybody who's watched the stock slide over the last few weeks, they would like to see Facebook make some more money. But the other part of this is that Facebook, to a certain extent, is showing willingness to let more outsiders in because they're going to be working. Facebook told us, I worked on this story with Doug McMillan, a regular here on Bloomberg West, that they're going to be working with third-party technology partners. Here's the bigger picture, Emily. We know that Facebook has spent a lot of time and energy focused on the biggest brands in the world. They want them to be on Facebook, spending time there. They want to be sure that they feel like Facebook is a relevant place to be, and obviously that's an important context in the face of what GM decided. They also want those advertisers to buy premium content. But then there's this whole other world of smaller businesses, medium-sized small businesses, that they'll take their advertising budget and they'll put it to work in these ad technology platforms, basically auctions, where if somebody's searching for the word dog, these are decisions that are made every hour, every second. I mean, it's faster than that. And so to a certain extent, Facebook sees that opportunity there, but if they want to be effective, they are looking now to outside partners to help that happen so that they can better compete with the likes of Google.
So this is something that Google already does as well. What does it mean, though, for Google?
Yeah, I spoke to Brian Weiser, who's an analyst at Pivotal Research. More importantly, he put a sell rating on before they went public, which looked like a good move to make. His view is that Facebook is saying game on Google. And his argument is that there actually was a line in the stand before this, that Google and Facebook, to a certain extent, were playing nice. That Facebook was focused more on those bigger brands. The fact that they are now doing this takes it to another level. And I would add to that his view that, if Larry Page, the CEO of Google, has to spend even a second thinking about what this means for Google's traditional search business, Weiser thinks that Facebook wins in the sense that Google has spent all this time and energy to develop Google Plus. So Facebook, now all of a sudden, if they have to be on the fence with their traditional business, is it a distraction? Does it get them away from a project like Google Plus, which is obviously aimed squarely at Facebook?
Interesting. Also interesting why Facebook didn't do this earlier.
Look, I think that Facebook is and will continue to be testing all sorts of strategies. And to a certain extent, I mean, they've never wanted to come out and build this and clutter it with ads in the first place. And I think that was always the challenge for Mark Zuckerberg, because at a certain point, you have to start making money, and maybe more than people thought you would make in that first quarter or second quarter, and they're figuring it out, certainly.